Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Cook with Zontic. Good to have you again. Today I'll be taking you through on making a very wonderful, delicious, yummy Nigerian Afang soup. Afang soup is majorly the traditional soup for a particular part of Nigeria, which is the South, Akwa Ibom precisely. This is their native soup, and it's a very delicious soup filled with lots of vegetables. And if you are someone who likes vegetables, trust me, you would not want to miss out on this. So sit back and enjoy while you watch, and I hope you learn from this. Before we continue, please subscribe to my channel, like, comment, share, and if you have any Nigerian delicacy you'd like us to create, we'll be glad to bring that to reality. All right, let's begin. So this is the basic ingredients we'll be needing to make our afang soup. So we have our protein using beef, shaki, like we call it, pepper, seasoning cube, onion, pomo, that's cow skin. We have our afang, which is the main ingredient, smoked pala fish, water leaf, well washed, stockfish, crayfish, grounded crayfish. We have pepper. So let's go on. Put on our fire, set our pot on, and because of how thick the shaki is, you have to start cooking it first. You put on fire, put water, and let it boil for a period of time. Then you add your beef, add seasoning cubes. Onions are very good tenderizers, so I get to add a lot of it and allow it to cook for till it's soft. Add a little salt when it starts boiling. Add your stockfish and allow that to boil, giving it a good mix. Then you put your grounded fresh pepper. I like to use habanero because it's pretty hot. Just a little goes a long way. So you mix that together properly and allow it to cook for, say, 20 minutes. After that, you see it start boiling very well. I like to scatter my stockfish head so that it incorporates properly with the meat and the shaki. And yes, I added a little crayfish, grounded crayfish, to the boiling meat. Stir that properly and allow it to cook again for a few minutes. Now it's boiling properly. You want to give it a very good stir, just so that your proteins are all being cooked on all sides. And yeah, so after which we're adding our diced pomo to the mix. We'll turn that properly and thoroughly, because we want the stock to be infused into the cow skin so it doesn't just taste bare. Then we add our smoked fish, smoked panla fish, Cameroon pepper, and mix that again thoroughly. Having given it a good mix, because the soup doesn't need so much water, so we make do with what we have in it by mixing thoroughly, turning everything together so that it cooks with the water, the stock that is in the meat. So we're going to be adding more of that pepper to the stock and leave it to boil for a while after thoroughly turning it properly. Turn, giving that a good mix. And yes, we have that boiling already. We add a little bit more crayfish. Crayfish is a major part of this soup, so you don't want to leave that out. Make sure you get good quantity of crayfish. Be generous with your crayfish. So next is we're going in with our palm oil. This soup also consumes a lot of palm oil, so yes, we'll put a little and then stir properly for now, having that to cook with the meat and the stock, mixing properly together. Give that a good stir. Added a little water to it because the stock had actually almost dried out, and we actually need little to no water to this soup. So yes, with the palm oil, giving that little water, we just stir it and allow it to boil for a while. And this is it, cooking really nicely. The palm oil has incorporated properly with the proteins and the water. So yes, we're ready to go to the next stage, which is adding our vegetable. So we're going in with our already washed water leaves, properly drained water, because we have that in the sieve for a while, so it drains all the water. Be careful to wash your water leaves properly because of sand like the one we get in our local market. If you don't wash them right, you could end up with a really bad soup. So yeah, put in your water leaf, you give that a good turn, mix it properly. If you can see, we have little to no water, but by the time the water leaf begins to boil, it would actually release its own fluid from the leaf. That's why it's called water leaf, because it has its own water. That's why I said earlier that this soup we need little to no water to achieve the consistency that we need. So after turning that properly, we allow that to cook, and here we have it. You can see that the water leaf is already releasing its own fluid and actually helping the soup to boil properly. I can see how beautiful it looks already, even when we are not done yet. This is not even the final stage. So yes, added a little bit more crayfish to that, and I'm going to give that another good stir. Like I said, crayfish is an important part of this soup, so be generous with your crayfish. Wow, smells good, trust me, and tastes just as good. Giving that a good stir, and next we're going in with our afang, which is the main ingredient of this soup. Already grounded with crayfish, and we're giving that a good turn. You turn your afang, turn that properly, give it a good stir. I don't tell you that your pot won't be all messy, because of course you need good stirs to make everything incorporate with each other. And then you add a little bit more palm oil to this and mix it up all properly. And yeah, of course, after now, you transfer to a really clean bowl, set aside and allow to cool and put in your fridge. But for now, forgive the way the pot is looking, and trust me, yours would look this way too. This is it gets better at this stage. Yeah, it does. So you give it a good stir. The afang leaf is mixing properly, the little palm oil added. You can see that this is the consistency that you need. This is afang soup. And yes, so when it starts to boil, it releases its own fluid, water, oil, everything looks well incorporated, and it looks delicious. So yes, our soup is actually ready. You just allow it to simmer for a little while on low heat, as little as 2 minutes, and yes, our soup is ready. You don't want to miss this. I hope you get to try it out. I hope you love the results. Everyone who loves afang soup, yes, again, this is a south soup from Akwa Ibom, Nigeria. Afang soup, deliciously made. It can be eaten with fufu, with eba, with pounded yam, with anything. Swallow. It's yummy, it's delicious, it is something you want to try if you've never had it before. I had a friend over the day I made this, and she had it for the first time and she loved it, and trust me, I know you'll love it as well. So yes, All it just takes is 1-2 serving and you will enjoy it. So yes, I am ready to devour this. I hope you give it a try. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thank you so much.